We're at the Crestron booth at ISC 2024. I'm here with Joachim. Joachim, tell me a bit more about your record-breaking NVX product.
Yeah, so here we have the new software for DM NVX Director. So this is not a new hardware product, it's already existing, but we've completely revamped the software for it. So from the ground up, new experience. So what we show here is the new routing grid. So we're also going to incorporate NAX and NUX products. So these are our AVoverIP, our audio over IP and USB over IP solutions. So you can add all them in the same routing grid. You can have hundreds of endpoints. It's very easily to search for endpoints. You can easily route them from A to B. So that's definitely a big improvement for the end user.
So one question I had, for those people that are unaware, can you give me a bit more about the history of NVX and its development over the last few years?
Yeah, so I believe Crestron was first to market with the AVoverIP solution, and we're also, I believe, currently the market leader with AVoverIP technology. I believe it was 2017 or 18 that we released the first NVX endpoint, so that was called the DM NVX 350. So this year we are not releasing new hardware, but we focused on things in the background. So we've upgraded massively the new DM NVX Director, and also we're showing here our software NVX. So it's also possible to have the decoder on the PC, run it as a software, and stream your desktop just like we're doing here, stream that on the network. Or decode any stream that's currently on the network, decode that and receive that on your computer by just having software.
So what's the latency like just on the software-defined version?
The latency is the same. So on the software, it's the same codec. It's not any other technology. It's the same NVX codec that we use to encode or decode.
And that's MPEG, is it?
So we use our NVX is a proprietary protocol encoder or decoder. So it's based on JPEG 2000, but we have the best picture quality. We call it pixel perfect image quality, and the latency is, you don't notice it. It's like less than a frame.
And what I immediately noticed with the user interface is how easy that you've created here with regard to this Crestron Director.
Yeah, it's super easy. So for example, if I bring up the new endpoint map, we can discover all devices on the left, and you can just say, oh, okay, drag and drop, put that as an input. This one, for example, configure that as an output. But what's the coolest feature is actually we can have placeholders. So before you had to have all your endpoints online before you could configure them. Now it's like, okay, the AV guy has done only half, but I really want to configure my entire system. So I'm just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna put a 360 in. It asks you how many you want to add. Let's say 2, done. And then if we go into the dashboard, which is our new control overview to do settings, we can configure that template or placeholder as an active unit. So we can configure everything, and we go back to the endpoint map. And then once the unit is physically installed, we can say, okay, select this one, select that one, hit replace, and that unit that you just plugged into the network gets automatically the new configuration.
And so is the software now uploaded on all the new systems, right? Is this already
the DM NVX Director version 4 is currently available. The one with the dashboard that we just saw is coming very soon.
Brilliant. Thank you, Joachim, for your time.
All right, you're welcome.